Okay, hello, my name is Owminator, and this is my friend Salsion, otherwise known as Peter.
Hey.
They already know you as Peter, by the way, so...
What the fuck, man?
Yeah, don't question that. You can... If you watch my videos, you might find out. Anyway, here we have the most fanciest beer opener in the world. We're gonna taste some beer,
like this one, for
like
example?
I did with...
Don't know.
I'm gonna censor that out, by the way, his name, because
yes.
that was his last... Whoa. Chink. Okay.
Jinx.
So this is Bear Brew. Always gotta do that. Bear Brew, which is, well, I mean, it's spelled in Danish. So it is the Danish beer, but
yes.
Directly translated and accurately translated, it is called Bear Brew. It's a very strong beer. Let me just put this thing aside. It's pissing me off because it makes a lot of noise. Anyway,
Damn you.
Bear Brew, 7.7% alcohol. So it's very strong.
And it's missing alk, so it's a bit stronger than vol.
Then what?
There are two measuring systems for alcohol.
Yes.
Alk and vol.
Yes, but what is the difference really? I mean, alcohol percent.
The alk is a bit stronger than vol because vol stands for volume.
Oh. So, but ethanol is ethanol is less, fills up less than water.
It's because that if it has an alcohol percent, we take this discussion another time.
Yes, I think that would be a fine idea. Right, let's just get on with the Bear Brew here. So first, smell.
Yes.
Smells like a strong beer. Doesn't smell bad actually.
No.
Smells pretty good.
Smells like beer.
Actually, that's not bad at all. I actually enjoy it. That's not too bad.
No.
That's a pretty good beer.
Yes.
Not bad, especially.
It's a light beer.
Yes, and it's the color is very interesting. It's very golden, and it's very clear as well. And I discussed in the last time. Look at me, it's me mirrored. Anyway, the last time when Pain Tree was here, we're gonna call him Pain Tree because that's his username.
Because that makes sense.
Yeah, that apparently makes. I don't know. Pain Tree. Last time when Patreon was here, we discussed murky beer, and how murky the opposite of
transparent.
Transparent, exactly. So I mean, and I like murky beer because that's kind of a sign that it's not filtered and such.
Yes, this is a natural beer. Oh.
Indeed. So and this. I think it's good, actually. It's not too bad. Especially considering how much alcohol there's in it.
Yes. But being such a strong beer is a very good taste.
Yes. Especially, yeah.
Consider this as such strong beer.
Yeah, it's not a good beer. It's a very average tasting beer, but because there's so much alcohol in it, it's very impressive, actually.
Yes.
So, but what does it actually taste of? It tastes a bit fruity. Yeah. Like in the aftertaste, it's a bit bitter, but it's a bit fruity as well.
Yes.
Kind of like...
I totally agree there on the bitter part.
In other words,
no, it doesn't taste bad. It's a bit bitter, but the aftertaste...
bitter is not good, but beer is always bitter. So but the question is how much.
Yes, right? It's a bit more bitter than usual a light beer would be, but consider it is such a strong beer.
7.7%
what you should at least expect from a strong beer.
Yes. It tastes pretty good. I mean, if I wanted to get really drunk, I'd probably pick this because it's actually pretty cheap.
Yes, I think my phone's ringing.
36? You want some more?
Yes.
You think you're...
Well, it can wait.
Fantastic. Who called?
My mother.
It can wait. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, microphone adjustments. Sorry, just had to do that because I'm a freak. I'm an audio freak, so not...
Yeah.
Anyway.
He's a freak.
He's a freak. Yeah, he's a freak.
Hey.
Okay, not bad. Not bad at all.
No.
It could use a little more carbonation. A little more...
Sparkle or...
Sparkle, yes. Carbonation. I think that would actually benefit it quite a lot because it is such a strong beer. So if you put some more carbonation in it, it would be easier to just drink.
Yes. But on the, what can I say, positive side of it, it doesn't feel like acid going down your throat.
True, it does. It doesn't. It's
You could actually drink this for a longer period of time.
Yes, indeed. And if you wanted to get drunk and you want to drink something that doesn't taste absolutely terrible at the same time, this would probably be a pretty good choice.
Yes.
Especially because it's as cheap as it is, because it's...
Yes. How much does it cost? In Danish crowns first, and then...
I don't remember. It's a long time ago I bought it, actually.
Under no or over 10?
Under, definitely.
Okay, so approximately $1.
Yeah, it's probably about $1 for one of these. A standard bottle of 7.7% alcohol. And keep in mind, this is in Europe, so things are a lot more expensive here anyway.
Yes.
It's manufactured at Harboe, which is kind of like all the guys who make the cheap stuff.
Yes, but also, because it's cheap doesn't necessarily mean it's bad.
I mean, a lot of their products are actually pretty bad, but this is...
one of the better ones.
Definitely. So, Peter, what would you rate this beer? Also, let me just explain a rating scale in case you didn't watch the first beer tasting video. We put a lot of emphasis on 5 or 50 being average, not 70, as many people do. You know, game reviewers especially do this, this game is average, so we'll give it a 7. And we're like, okay, screw that shit.
5 is average, not 7.
Exactly, or 50 in this case, because it's from 0 to 100, so big emphasis on that.
Yes.
What would you rate this?
7.5. Because I think it tastes better than an average beer. You could drink it in a long time, it's got a very whole. Yes.
Taste.
No, very... Yes, not whole, but...
It is pretty
high. I was looking for the word high. Higher alcohol percent.
Yes, it has... It's kind of a strong taste. So
great taste and great alcohol percent.
Yes. It's kind of like at the front of your tongue, it's pretty strong. Without being bad, it's a good strongness. But it is a bit bitter in the aftertaste. Not necessarily badly bitter, but kind of a little too bitter, maybe.
Yes.
Which is to expected. Is to be expected.
I think I have to see what this is.
Right. Might be important.
Okay, isn't the problem. She's driving home now from Næstved.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not important.
No.
So,
she'll be home in an hour or 2.
Simple enough. Okay, so that was what was it? Bear Brew. Excuse me.
Bear Brew.
Sorry, my English is terrible. I'm just kidding.
And Danish would be called Bjørnebrug. Just
for reference, yeah.
Or if you're in Denmark.
Yeah, if you live in Denmark, happen to. You probably do, because a lot of my subscribers are actually my friends, which is kind of sad, but...
Sorry, man!
I wasn't specifically talking about you, it is kind of sad.
Yes.
But I do have like 209 subscribers or something right now.
Yes.
So it's very nice. Now we're opening...
the second beer.
Always gotta do that in front of the mic. Always. So this is another Harboe beer, actually, so we're just tasting 2 cheap beers today. This is
Classic?
Harboe Classic. Well, 110. I don't know why it says 110. It's not like it says 110 years or something. It's just 110
seconds.
110 seconds.
That's how long they expect you to be drinking that beer.
Maybe it says since 1883, so maybe they began manufacturing this in 1993, because that would be 110 years later.
Yes.
No, wait. The People's Beer since 1883. So, okay.
So
hopefully this thing is not 120 years old.
It will only be 120 or 10 years old, not 20. Yes, please.
Well, it would be 119 actually, because it's 2012.
Hey.
So, well, there you go. It has a very similar color as the Bear Brew.
Hey.
Wait, what is the alcohol percentage on this thing? It is... Oh, it's just a standard 4.6.
Hey.
Oh, there's not a whole lot. It's alright. Don't worry about it. So, actually, very, very similar color.
A nice color indeed.
Yes, just like the Bear. It looks just like the Bear Brew. I mean, I can't tell them apart, to be honest.
No.
They look exactly the same. It's a very clear, and this golden color.
We could make a drinking game where you put 6 of these glasses on the table, and then half of them is Bear Brew, and the other half is classics.
That would actually be pretty.
And when you pick a glass, you have to empty the glass.
Indeed. That would be pretty. Or just have a Bear Brew and then mix it up with a little bit of vodka, just spice it up a little more. Just make a really, really strong beer, like 15% alcohol. That would be evil. Anyway, let's have a taste.
It's not as bitter as the Bear Brew. It isn't actually bitter at all.
It's a lot more drinkable.
Yes.
It's lighter. It's kind of like it's quite easy to just kind of drink, I suppose.
You could enjoy this beer, but the beer is kind of manufactured to be drank in a 5 seconds time.
Yes, it's a beer that you can just drink the whole bottle very quickly.
Yes.
As opposed to some of the stronger beers like Bear Brew or Master Brew. Sorry, oh shit. I just spilled beer on myself.
He is tipsy already.
No, it's just because I drank, I poured a lot of beer in the glass, alright?
You know, your defense is very bad right now.
Yeah, I know. Shut up. Yeah, I know it's funny. But...
It's a good beer.
It's a decent beer. That wasn't me.
Cheers, mate. Very good drinking beer.
I think it's just decent. I mean, I've tasted better beer. Of course, I've tasted better beers, but I mean, it was pretty. I don't think it was that cheap, but it was relatively cheap. And,
I would actually call it the party beer because you can drink a lot of them without noticing you're drinking them.
I think it's a little too heavy for that. I mean, it's not a heavy beer. It's a pretty light beer, but it's still it's a little too heavy. I mean, I've tasted beers that were lighter, like Bud Light, for example.
Yeah.
No, not Bud Light. Budweiser, goddammit, not Bud Light. I haven't tasted Bud Light, and I'm not planning to do so because it sounds really crappy.
Hey, throw shit, man.
I personally, I would not call it a party beer. I'd call it kind of an average beer. Really, I mean, I don't really have more.
This isn't the kind of beer I would. When we're chilling out, I wouldn't drink that because
I agree.
I would drink something like the Bear Brew because it makes you drunk and it tastes so good, and you can't drink it fast.
I would actually drink something that just tastes good.
As of course,
but just, I mean, it doesn't have to have a whole lot of alcohol, but really tastes good. Like the Jefferson, what do you call it?
Easter Brew.
Yeah, the Easter Ale Brew. The Easter Ale Brew, which is my favorite beer of all time to this date.
I actually don't think the classic taste of anything is. So.
No, it doesn't have any specific. It's just a beer. I mean, it's just a beer taste. It doesn't foam a whole lot either, which is great. It's just, I mean, it's not. We, me and Paintree, we reviewed some beers. Like, I think the Foster's, right? This foamed a lot. There was a lot of foam, which was kind of a little drawback on that. But this doesn't foam.
More!
Well, it's empty. Sorry to disappoint you.
But damn you, bitch.
So classic. It's a classic average beer.
Yes.
I would just give it a plain 50. I mean, I don't have a whole lot more to say than that. Whoops.
Well, I agree on you there.
So 50 from both of us.
Yes. If you can figure out the average there.
I can. How do you do that, man?
50 plus 15 is 100 then.
It must be the best beer in the world.
Damn!
Do we both have comments on it? Or don't we have any comments? I mean, I don't really have a comment.
I don't have any comments. Tastes like beer.
Yeah, it tastes like beer. I mean, that's pretty much it. Beer reviews, 2 cheap beers that taste pretty good.
Yes, I like beer.
Yeah, we like beer.
Hey.
And one of them was kind of strong alcohol-wise, and cheap, so that's fantastic. And the other one is just very average. So thanks for tuning in and listening to me and Salsion ramble on about beer. Fantastic. My name is Owminator. Your name is Salsion.
And we are the beer drinkers of Denmark.
Oh yeah. Well, the trio, including Paintree. But goodbye.
Details.
Thanks for watching.